evening, everybody. Great to see you here. Thanks for coming. How's that Michael Kneebone, eh? Oh, yeah. It's like he's never been away. Where is he? He's gone home. So, all right. This is a song. Terry Bradford wrote the lyrics of this one. It's called Every Minute of Every Day. Every minute of every day, it seems I'm listening for your name. 'Cause for me it's like the rain, like life falling through me. Every hour I wait for the wind that'll bring that sound to me again. The sound that whispers past your lips, like life breathing through me. But all the time you've been on my mind, the seconds blur as they go by. The hours move on the side like tears falling on me. So every day I wonder how we let the fear of pain drag us under, how the hard times made us weep when they should have made us strong. Every hour I worry how what we wanted in a hurry is only ever found by what love together grows. Heaven knows, heaven knows, heaven knows how love grows. I suppose the love we wanted, we never had time to build it. Though honey, it's hard to say, I seem to miss you more each day. You had the choice, you went away saying you would not return. So every minute of every day, it seems I'm listening for your name. 'Cause for me it's like the rain, like life breathing through me, falling free over another territory. Yes, I know the word over, I've walked all around its world. Thank you very much. The Red Motor, Mike Jones on the guitar there. Chris Woods on bass. Professor Tom Stellick on the drums. This song's called The Red Sun. Sun rising out of the water, sailing into the big sky. The hot sun blazing down on creation, microwaving the nation. butterfly flaps its wings in the Congo. Rain falls in Toronto. A young hoon trumps it up in the highlands. Wave goodbye to the islands. Goodbye, islands. And everyone having fun. Atomic bomb that shines on everyone. Shine on. The red sun falling into the water, flaming out of the big sky. Ah, the big black sky. The dead sun rolling into tomorrow, failing into forever and ever and ever and ever and everyone having fun. Atomic bomb shine on everyone. Shine on. Shine on. Thank you very much. That's our ode to global warming. And now, hit it, boys. Well, now, I've been thinking about reality, how the same thing is different for you and me. Different colors, different times. Free your mind, baby. You got to free your mind. Now, I've been thinking about the days of old with the Ice Age people in their Ice Age clothes, hunting the giant marsupial wombat, Diprotodon. At the edge of the world where the ice cliffs groan, the hipsters get together in their snakeskin robes. Down into the bowels of the earth they go, trying to free their minds. They take as long as it takes in subterranean halls, tripping on mushies and painting cows on the walls, freaking and wailing while a hot fires glow, just trying to free their minds. Mike Jones! I've been thinking about the sky at night. Ooh, it's a beautiful sight. Sometimes you might see a satellite. Free your mind of the doubt and fear and the faceless terror that is always near. It's right behind you. Ow! There's nothing there. What the? To see the world in a grain of sand, to hold eternity in the palm of your hand, to apprehend the truth through a rock and roll band. You got to free your mind, just to free your mind. Come on, yeah. Some people think that the earth is flat. Well, I don't agree with that. I think the Greeks worked it out like, what, 6,000 years ago? They freed their minds. So I wonder what Mr. Euclid would say if he could be walking around in the world today. I'm sure he'd be pleased that pi r squared still equals a. I wonder how Aristotle would understand the state of modern technological advance. Would he be an Apple or a PC man? I don't know. He just had to free his mind. Free your mind, Aristotle. Come on! Strange thing happening in the back of my mind. I think about space and I think about time. Good times, bad times, and happiness. I free your mind. Every prince is a pauper, every beggar's a king. You don't have to be the box that they put you in. Life ain't a game that you lose or win. You just got to free your mind. Just got to free your mind. Come on, come on, come on, free your mind. Come on, free your mind. Oh, one more time. Thank you very much. The idea was, we've been doing some recording, the idea was that this would be an album launch, but it hasn't quite worked out that way. So you are doomed to listen for an hour and a half to songs that you may never have heard before. I think that's okay. Yeah. We'll do another gig. We'll do another gig when the record's ready. This song, the eternal question, where am I? What am I doing? Thanks, baby. Thank you, baby. This song is a true story. It was unfolding when I was a lad growing up in Mount Gambier, and it involves a fellow who thought that his wife had become possessed by Satan. It's very unusual for a man to think that his wife might have been possessed by Satan, but he attempted to exorcise her with drastic results. We'll just sing the song. It's called Forgiveness. God in the land that God had given. They tilled the earth by the staff and rod. It was a garden of Eden. It was their own little garden of Eden. The land gave up what the land could give according to the season. They discussed the word and believed they heard. The spirits moved among them. Yeah, the spirits moved among them. He saw her change, laughing and crying. You might think it was depression, but not out here where the Lord is hard. She'd been taken by the devil. He knew that she'd been taken by the devil. They laid her down on the kitchen floor, and there they did surround her. They held her down and tried to command. All the demons gathered around her. Yeah, the demons gathered around. She died right there on the dirty tiles. Her body gave up its soul. 3 days on and she would not rise. They buried her in a hole and let the devil take care of his own. They lived out there in the world of man by the laws that man had given. And what God gives I can take away, and by God I will be forgiven. By God I will be forgiven. Heavy shit, man. Here's a song. I must have written this song, I don't know, it might have been 2022 or something. Dear, oh dear. It's called Every Day. This is an old FAB number. Deep in my head, I know it's all over for me. If I could take one more step, I would not. Deep in my heart, I feel that the last thing for me is not to come, but has passed me by. Oh, all of the time I could have been doing something, wasting my days on parking and rhyme. All of the time I should have been making noise, sitting in golden silence. Every day I start a new world. Every day I stop, look and listen again. Every day I start a new world, 'cause no one else is there. Higher up above, a lantern sits swinging in the wind, and my back is the wind in the rails. A light that shines makes the dark seem darker, and the sound makes the silence thunder. Oh, walking alone through the cold and gray, walking through the shadow of it. Come and breathe in my ear. Take me away from this dark world, spread a little light in this pocket of sadness. Every day I start a new world. Every day I stop, look and listen again. Every day I start a new world. No one else is there. It's all over for me. If I could take one more step, I would not. Deep in my heart, I feel that the last thing for me is not to come, but it's passed me by. Every day I start a new world. Every day I stop, look and listen again. Every day I start a new world. Every day I stop, look and listen again. Every day I stop, look and listen again. Every day I start a new world. Every day I stop, look and listen again. Every day I start a new world. No one else is there. This song's so new, I don't know any of the words, so I'm going to read them off my little iPad there. My security blanket. The song's called In the Sky. Yeah, we got that right? She's like, oh, yeah, we dropped that one. In the Sky, wow. Walking in the evening and humming for my health, thinking of all the good times that I've had just by myself. Sitting in the morning and working late at night, I think I see you passing by and I wonder who you are. Now once I was a baby, as sweet as any child. You might not believe it just from looking at me now. My mother surely loved me, and I think my daddy too. Couldn't tell me how to feel, and I cannot tell you. In the sky, where the years go by, in the air, I can taste you there. Underground, where the roots go down, all around, yeah. If I was a bird, you would be the wind. You would lift me up and baby, I would breathe you in. And if you were a dolphin swimming in a sea, you could go out anywhere you want to be. Now sometimes in the morning I'm climbing out of bed. Dreams of shadows slowly disappearing from my head. Keeping out of daylight and singing to myself, but baby, I don't want to sleep with anybody else. Anybody else. In the sky, where the years go by, taste you there. Underground, where the roots go down, all around, all around. Lost inside a daydream, lying to myself, an open book to everyone but a mystery to myself. Trying to remember something I've been told, but still I feel the echo running right down in my soul. My soul, my soul, my soul, my soul. my soul. My soul, my soul, my soul, my soul. Another cheerful one, yep. All right, here's a song called I Wish I Could See, hey Steve, My Daddy Again. I wrote this one for my dad, whom I wish I could see again. I wish I could see my daddy again, my daddy again, my daddy again. I wish I could see my daddy again, but it ain't gonna happen no more, no more, it ain't gonna happen no more. I wish I could talk with my daddy again, crack a joke again, be a bloke again. Never really knew him since I don't know when, but it ain't gonna happen no more, no more, it ain't gonna happen no more. How much more can he stand when he loses what makes him a man? How much more can you bear till your suffering just disappears in the air? I wish I could sit with my dear old dad, talk about the weather while we both get sad. Maybe get the answer to some questions I had, but that ain't gonna happen no more, no more, it ain't gonna happen no more. I could see my daddy again, my daddy again, my daddy again. You know it's got to happen, but you don't know when. But it ain't gonna happen no more, no more. It ain't gonna happen, it ain't gonna happen, ain't gonna happen no more. Very much. Or is it? Here's a song. I had my biggest brush with pop stardom mid-80s. The song's called Happy People. Everyone that I've ever known gathered in one place to find me. Got some talking, got some talking, got some talking to do. All the noise in a traffic jam, all the people shouting nowhere. Information, time and motion, blind devotion to you. Maybe I'm in a marketplace. Maybe I'm supposed to buy it. Instant action, strange attraction, satisfaction for few. I don't need sociology. All I need's a hand to hold me. Just one hand, just one hand, just one hand to hold me to you. Happy people, happy people, happy people just sit by themselves alive. Happy people, happy people, happy people just sit by themselves alive. Everyone that I've ever known gathered in one place to find me. Got some talking, got some talking, got some talking to do. I don't need sociology. All I need's a hand to hold me. Just one hand, just one hand, just one hand to hold me to you. Happy people, happy people, happy people just sit by themselves alive. Happy people, happy people, happy people just sit by themselves alive. Happy people, yeah, yeah. Happy people just sit by themselves alive. Thank you, thank you. memories. I've got a couple of songs that I've written for my little daughters. Actually, they're very big daughters now. They were little ones, hard to remember. This one's called Rare Bird. She's a rare bird. She's a rare bird. She's a rare bird. She's a rare bird. Hear a sweet voice call from the top of the sky. See the flash of a feather as she flits on by. Never, never, ever seen such a beautiful thing. The color of life and the light she brings. Oh, she's a rare bird. She's a rare bird. She's a rare bird. She's a rare bird. Oh, I'm not the man for ornithology. The habits of the birds are a mystery to me. But that sweet voice calls from the top of the sky. You wonder how a little fella can fly so high. Well, she's a rare bird. She's a rare bird. She's a rare bird. She's a rare bird. Hear a sweet voice call from the top of the sky. See the flash of a feather, she flits on by. Oh my Lord, such a beautiful thing. The color of light and the life she brings. Oh, she's a rare bird. She's a rare bird. She's a rare bird. She's a rare bird. Well, she's not one of your everyday people. She's not just an average guy. She's a rare bird. She's a rare bird. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to get onto my acoustic guitar now. I'm going to give the lads a bit of a break. I'm going to do a couple of songs by myself. So Chris Woods on the bass, thank you very much. I'd like to thank you personally for coming along tonight. Tom Stellick, the well-known Tom Stellick, who's played with everybody. Everybody. Guns N' Roses. He doesn't like to talk about that. Who would? Guns N' Roses. And Mike Jones on that guitar over there. So I'll see you back in a couple of songs, fellas. For those technically minded, I'm detuning the E string to a D. And I'm putting the cabo on the 3rd fret. So what key am I in? F. I'm in the key of F. It's in tune. So this is another one from one of my daughters. It's called She Ran Round, Around and Around and Around. Well, she ran round, around and around, autumn sun cascading down. All among that sacred sound, she ran round and round and round. And knees are scratched, her skin is brown. She is running round and round, bare feet flying off the ground, up the hill and rolling down. Well, she can laugh and she can sing like anything, peeling through the clear blue air all the way from here to there. And now she stops and now she starts, lost inside her dancing dance, bare feet flying heel and toe, round and round and round we go. I was there when she was born, early in the early morn. Tiny hands, open eyes, calm and clear and no surprise. Oh, when she trips on air, billowing through her auburn hair. Bare feet flying heel and toe, round and round and round we go. And when she trips on light, and her love is my delight. Step we gaily heel and toe, round and round and round we go. She ran round, around and around, autumn sun cascading down, all among that sacred sound. She ran round and round and round and round and round and round. Thank you very much. Now, Tina Munn might know this song. I wrote it for a show for Windmill Theatre called Riverland. And Scott wrote the words. It's called Riverman. My father was a riverman, knew this river like his palm, from the shore to the deep water, in the storm and in the calm. And if the water dark and cold and storm clouds gathered in the sky, he gathered us around him, still Tories by the fire. I wish I was a riverman, with the water in my blood, my father there beside me, and the rain sweeping in to flood. I wish that we could go upstream in a canoe he made with me. We'd find the hidden country with the river at our feet. I wish I knew my true name, from the river to the sea, like a man who stands on his own 2 feet, where he wants to be. I dreamed I was a fisherman, and high above me in the air I saw the world as it could be. My own country. I wish I knew my true name, from the river to the sea, like a man who stands on his own 2 feet, where he wants to be. Thank you very much. You know, it's the right one. I'll get the boys back on after. I'll get started with that. You're too late. I used to do a lot of touring in schools and playing rock and roll music for the little kids, and always, constantly, would be finding out in the back blocks a teacher who'd say, "Oh, yeah, I came here in 1968 and I never left. I loved it." So this song is for all of those people. It's called She Came Out of the Big Old City. Well, she came out of the big old city, headed out west where the sun sets pretty, way out west where the rain's alright and there's money growing in the ground. It wasn't too bad, though it could have been better. She had to go with a department center, 4s and 5s at the area school where everybody goes. And she says, "Oh, well, I guess it's not quite hell." She says, hey, that things I say. And she says, "Oh yes, at least the air is nice and fresh, but I don't think I'll miss it when I go." So the seasons came and the seasons went. She tried to make it home every other weekend, but the netball season started up and she was shooting for the team. She met a strapping young man from the football club the night she won the meat raffle at the classy pub. Fine boy, uncle of a year 5 kid she was teaching at the school. And he said, "Oh yes, I like the way you dress." And he said, hey, and I like the things you say. And he said, "Oh well, it isn't hard to tell, but I think I might miss you when you go." Well, her contract came, she signed again. 5 more years in the sun and rain. 5 more years in the rhythm of the seasons rolling through her soul. She loved the people and she loved the land, made it a home when she married her man. 40 years go by and she's almost a local in the town. She said, "Oh, I'm glad I found my home," she said. all the seeds I've sown. She said, oh, this place got in my bones, and I don't think I'll miss it, 'cause I'm never, 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 never gonna go. I'm never gonna go. Thank you very much. I wrote a song about being a musician and you know, not doing it for money. Although of course I do it for money. I'll just try and let the song speak for itself. It's taken me about 5 years to get the words finished. 1, 2, 3. It's called "I Don't Do It for Money." I don't do it for money. I don't do it for gold. I was doing it when I was a young kid. I'm doing it now I'm old. I just got to do what I got to do. I don't do it for nothing. I won't do it for free. Sometimes I get confused. It confuses me. Go down in your garden, down the back where the wild things grow. Come back smiling, baby, baby, please. Don't do it for money. Do it for a good time. Do it for the vibration. Do it for love, 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 love. Don't do it for family. Don't do it for friends. Doing it at the beginning, I'll be doing it at the end. I just got to do what I got to do. I don't do it for money. I don't do it for money. If I was doing it for money, I'd have some money. I'll just keep on doing what I got to do. Dig down in the darkness, way on down where the diamonds grow. Come on, shining, baby, baby, please. Don't do it for money. Do it for fun, do it for beauty, do it for truth. Find some strangers, do it for them. Do it for the vibration, do it for the downhearted. Do it 'cause it makes you happy. Do it for love, do it for love, do it for love. Love, love, love. Ooh, love, 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 love. Love, 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 thank you. This is the first time we played that one, so well done. Well done, everybody. I always think that being a musician, being a truck driver, have plenty of things in common.
The shirts.
No, not the drugs, Tom. The shirt, perhaps. Yeah, maybe the shirt. So anyone who grew up in a small town can probably relate to this song. Is the guitar too loud, Chris? Not yet. This song is called The Highway Shines Tonight, and it's dedicated to those people that we all know. Well, strung out on a line, I'm watching cars go by. Hazy in the night, crazy in the light. Rubies on the left and diamonds on the right. I'm just driving, the highway shines tonight. Rain out on the road like a black and shining snake, trying to shake us off. Lights that make you blind. 7 hours to go and 7 hours behind. I'm just driving, the highway shines tonight. I'm thinking about some friends of mine who never made it home. Ghosts along this road. Radio is playing a song from long ago. I'm still driving, the highway shines tonight, yeah. I'm still driving, the highway shines tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We're at the rock end of the set now. This song's called King of the World. used to think that I never did nothing to hurt a soul. But in the long run, spitting it out is a sad tale to tell. Like the wind that calls or the loop that falls, like a suffering face in a tale of woe. I could be king of the world and I wouldn't even know. I like to think that of everybody I have ever met, there's not one that'd beat me around, or maybe they just haven't caught up with me yet. Like a look that kills or the wheel that chills, like a suffering face on a tale of woe. I could be king of the world and I wouldn't even know. I could be king of the world and I wouldn't even know. I like to think that I've ever stood for what they said. We'd all live in a wonderful time without a need to be led. Like the tide that turns or the heart that yearns, like a bee that tells or the look that chills, like a leaves that fall or the bees that crawl, like a suffering face in a tale of woe. I could be king of the world and I wouldn't even know. I could be king of the world and I wouldn't even know. Thank you. This one's for everyone who got flooded out on the East Coast at Christmas time. It's called Black Water. 40 days and 40 nights, God sent the rain to wipe us all out. Thank you, Jesus, and thank you, Lord, for this manifestation of your boundless love. Black water rushing over, rushing in and crushing under to the slaughter. Black water. Became rivers and the rivers were lakes. The lakes became the ocean, inundating the place. Went down destruction on a massive scale. The fish kinda liked it, but the mammals complained. They said, black water rushing over, crushing in and crushing under to the slaughter. Black water. over the levee and take the town. Crops and the bridges and the people drown. Days on the roof with the cats and dogs, praying for a tinny to pick them all up. 40 days and the crop went down. Everything is ruined in the funny old town. Evaporated water forming brand new clouds, all began again in an endless round. Back water rushing over, crushing in and crushing under. Baby's daughter, devil's daughter, to the slaughter. Back water smashing in and smashing under. Thank you very much. We're going to do our last song now. It's a song that may be the only recorded instance of using the name of the town of Kalangadoo in a song. True story. Chris and I were playing I think we were still at high school when we played a 21st birthday party there, and it was a pretty wild night down in the southeast. I'd just like to thank Nonny on the sound. He's done a great job. Give him a round of applause. Ria on the door, who also books us here. Thanks, Ria. Thanks. I'll hit you up for another one when our so-called record gets finished. Chris Woods on the bass. Tom Stellick on the drums. Mike Jones on that guitar. And how about a round for the long-lost Michael Kneebone? Here he is, back to the fold. It's great to see you, Michael, and thanks for doing the gig, because I think it's all your friends have come back. If you like the band and you'd like to see us more, we've got a Facebook page, Stuart Day and the Red Motor. So that's the band. You can be our friend. I think we've got 5 friends at the moment. Yeah, thanks, Mum. Thanks, Dad. And, all right. We'll do this song. It's called The Rock and Roll. One of the first times I realised as a lad the power of rock to bring people together. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was a hot night in the forest at Kalangadoo. It was the 21st with the full moon shining through. There's an old chapel hall and the whole freaking town was there. From the little bitty babies to the grandmas with purple hair. And the band was swinging, and the people were laughing, and we all got down to the rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. They had the long trestle tables filled with saveloys and party pies. They had the fruit punch and pavlovas of prodigious size. When the speaker finished speaking, the red cordy was taking its toll. And when the speakers had finished speeching, everybody got on the floor. And the band was swinging, and the people were laughing, and we all got down to the rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. We played the Saints and the Sports and the Easy Beats, Chisels and the Reels and the Angels, Oils and the Ends, and don't forget people were jumping, and we all got down to the rock and roll, 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 rock and roll. Thank you very much, Stuart Day and the Red Motor, Chris, Mike, Tom. Thanks a lot. We'll see you around. And thank you for sitting there through an entire set of unknown songs. Good on you. Thanks, Michael.